In this episode we're going to look at Dial M for Murder 3D. This is a film by Alfred Hitchcock, and I think it was made in the 1950s. I can't see the writing on this, it's so small. But yeah, I thought I'd give this a go yesterday, and I was quite surprised. I was expecting this is going to be a bit of a struggle to sit through, because I'm not a Hitchcock fan, but I do like his filmmaking and his techniques in the writing of film, if you know what I mean. So I was quite surprised that I quite enjoyed this this film. Now the film takes place in an apartment, and throughout the film it's in that apartment. Now how long is this? 105 minutes. Yeah, it kind of, I never got bored really. I was really interested in the story, and I've got to say the 3D was good. There wasn't anything like pop-outs. There is one part in the end where, not in the end, where she's getting, I'm going to have to give things away here, so you've probably seen it or you're only interested in the 3D. But there was a really good standout moment when she was getting strangled and her hand came out of the screen. That was, it looked beautiful, and yeah, I like that moment. I've got to say, in the beginning when we're outdoors, because the film was shot with a rear projection, that looks pretty bad. It's an old film and they used rear projection back in them days, but you can see like a blue aura around them, the actors, so that was a bit horrible, but you know, it is what it is. But apart from that, the 3D was good in the apartment, and you're probably thinking, how's that going to work? But what Hitchcock did was he used lamps and placed a lot of kind of things like lamps in the foreground, just to sort of give you the depth and space for each characters, and that sort of worked well. So now that you watch it, you'll see lamps all the time throughout the film, and I suppose that's the way he did it, so he can create that depth in between, you know, the characters, and make the 3D stand out, and it works very well. The lamps aren't distracting, you don't think about it really. Yeah, and that's pretty much the way it is throughout the film. There's also Hitchcock's weird camera angles when the camera is up here looking down on them. I think that gives a sense of they're plotting something and not sure what's going on, so you're like a godlike looking down on this conversation. You know, the kind of tricks Hitchcock uses in his films. This is colour, of course. So yeah, I was pretty happy really with the 3D in this. It's very, very good. I wasn't bored with the story at all. I was really into it. A lot of twists, and cleverly done, I think. So yeah, Dial M for Murder, 16:9 full screen. I'm not sure what this is. Adobe Digital DTS HD Master Audio on this. Stars Ray Milland, Grace Kelly, and she looks absolutely beautiful. Oh, she looks lovely. And I did get the sense that you were in the room with them, which made it more immersive watching this film. I felt like you were in the room there. It was really good, and you saw Grace Kelly in quite a bit of detail, and you could drool over her. She was really beautiful. Also stars Robert Cummings. So yeah, how am I going to rate this? This is going to get, even though it's really old, the 3D is very, very good in it. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. And if you're a 3D collector, I'd put this on your shelf. It's worth it. Really good. Alfred Hitchcock's Dial M for Murder in 3D.